Good morning, precious. How you doing, baby? Happy Monday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Coffee and Conversation with Shakenya, and hit subscribe, guys. Please look at some of the videos, and if you see anything that you like, I would appreciate if you hit share, guys. Please, I'm trying to be famous, okay? So y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long today because I'm working. Yep, I know it don't look like it. I know it look like I'm chilling, ain't doing nothing, surrounded by what I love, clothes. But nope, I'm actually on an assignment right now, and I'm really working, okay? So y'all, today we still raising our daughters, part 67. I know we are in 2017, and believe it or not, 2017 was better than 2016. Yeah. Yeah, I kid you not. I will not lie to you. 2017 was better than 2016. Because remember, we were going up that incline. So we were doing better. Yes, we were doing more. Yeah, me and my kids. That's all I had. I'm not going to say that I alienated myself from everyone else. I'm not going to say that I did that. I had relationships with people that I grew up with and friends and stuff like that. But my children, they were my team because if nothing else, I can count on them. You know what I mean? I have been let down by others and whatnot, so I didn't depend on anybody for real. You know what I'm saying? So for years, I was raising my children to be my team, to be my management, to help me run the business. Everything was based on the children. And why wouldn't it be? They my kids, right? Why wouldn't it be? Right? So yeah, I thought I was safe and secure to carry out my plan with my children that I raised. Right. So let's see, where are we? I have to move it over here in the light. So 2017 was better than 2016. Yep, all gas, no brakes. Right. Nothing is stopping us. Yep. You know what? I'm reading from last. This is the last one. This ain't from this from today. We on part 68. Oh, my bad. That was last week. Yeah. We on part 68 of raising our daughters. And I think we pausing right now. Yeah, we are pausing right now for a second. Yep, so we are in 2017. I still ain't lie though. 2017 was better than 2016 in the series. The baby is in the 9th grade Cass Tech. And that older baby is in the nursing program. Yep. The boys are still out on their own. I couldn't ask for better children. Yep. Our little family unit was tight. Yep, was well put together. Our foundation was solid. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I swear I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what went wrong. I can't. I still got the same drive, the same motivation. I'm still working on the same plan. Even though I'm building a plane in the sky, I'm still doing the same thing. Hey, Cynthia, shout out to Flint, Michigan. Yep, I can't tell you what went wrong to where I had a team of 5 to where now I'm solo dolo. Yep, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. Yep. But our family was tight. I can't think of anything that I didn't prepare my children for. Yep, all those classes that I taught. Yeah, all the what ifs. What if this happened? What if that happened? What we can do to get past it? Like, I prepared them for everything but my daughter being taken away from us and taken out our life. Ain't that crazy? I know I prepared them for everything else but that. And that was something that I never would have thought could happen or would happen. Why would I think that? Right? Even now, that baby that's out my life is doing everything that's in the book. She's doing everything that's in the book. Thank you, Louise. Right? So why would I think? No. Warm it up. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so why would I think anything different? Right? If she doing everything in the book, if anything, that should make me even prouder, right? That should bring us even closer, right? It shouldn't be anything that should tear us apart. If she doing everything that I raised her to do, why would she be doing it without me? Right? I know. Yes, a sad tale. Yep, I'm getting through it though. Me and my children, we're getting through it as a family. It's hard, but we getting through it. Yeah, so I prepared them for almost everything. I prepared them for the life that I wanted them to have. Yep, us working together, having a business. Yep, prepared them for the challenges that they'll face, cultural wise, society wise, this world, right? Yeah, I covered all bases, y'all. I did. I promise you I did. Yeah. Fix it, Jesus. So, yep, so we got better and better. Yep. Just my little brother being good. I know, that same little boy that was giving me so much trouble as a child. So much so to where I started a whole youth program dedicated to helping children with behavior issues, right? So he a good young man now. Yeah, that same fatherless boy is a father to his children. He's a protector and a provider. I know. Something to be proud of, right? A single mom raising her. I know, because he had a lot of challenges. Our mom being on drugs was a challenge. And then her passing away. I got him when he was 5. I think he was 3 when she passed away, right? And then on top of that, not having a father. So you fatherless. So a fatherless boy growing up that's an actual father to his children, a protector and a provider. I know. Something to be proud of. Yeah, I know. And then we got that son of mine. Yep. He had me, but just like his uncle, he was fatherless. Yep. So that same fatherless young man is a father to his children. And not only is he a father to his children, but he graduated. I know that boy graduated high school. And not only did he graduate high school, but he's a provider and a protector of his family. I know. I did that. I know. So for these young men to come so far and to do so much, I know. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. That oldest daughter of mine, yep, graduated high school, went straight to that nursing program. Yep, no babies. Yep, so that generational curse, yeah, that was broken, right? I know. So not only am I breaking cycles, but I'm breaking curses. Yep, I hope y'all doing that with y'all family. Yep, I hope y'all realizing some things that y'all grew up that was probably wrong and some things that you probably feel like you can do better. I hope you're doing that with your children, right? So I was breaking curses, I was breaking generational cycles, and I was changing stereotypes and narratives that people have about us, of people of color, right? It was certain initiatives, certain things that I wanted to be the first at. Unfortunately, I hate that I got to say that, but it is what it is. There's a couple things that I did that I don't think none of y'all are doing, right? And if you are, I'm wrong, correct me, right? Are you teaching your children about credit? Are you teaching your children about entrepreneurship? Are you teaching your children about home ownership? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm not judging you. Yep, I'm not. That's not what we're here for. Yep, so I'm not judging you. Just asking. So let's see, that daughter in that nursing program. Yep. That baby. Baby graduated. Follow suit. Yep, graduated Cass Tech. Went off to a black college. I know. Everything that I wanted in this book, that baby has done. I know why I can't be a part of that. I wish I was a part of that. What reason would I not want to be a part of that? Right? I know. It was the add-on to the hurt. Understand that, you know. Yeah, because Dad getting all the credit for that, you know. So for there not to be no contact, that's what gets me. Because y'all seen Diddy kids at that court every day. I know. And I'm not making light of what Diddy did. I'm just bringing to light the fact that his kids is down and they supported him no matter what, okay? That's the same loyalty that I should have for that baby and my other children, right? I know. Why I can't get that love, I don't know. But I ain't got it, right? It should be nothing that should keep her away from me, right? So yeah, so for it not to be any contact, for it not to be no relation whatsoever, yeah, unexplainable. I know. So that makes it even worse. So remember the other day we started talking about the psychological damage and we talked about the adverse effect of everything. We talked about the trauma. We talked about the possible effects that it could have on my kids as a result of what type of trauma it was. This type of trauma will be just enough to break us all. Yep. Unexplained. No reason for it. Yeah. Because I tell y'all every week, every day, there was no abuse or neglect. I know. And that's a big factor. When it comes to removing a child out of a parent's life, you got to be able to explain that. There got to be reasons for it, right? And chances are, the reason would be abuse or neglect. So by that being none in my situation, all it did was add on to the trauma and the psychological damage. I know. So those same strong boys that I told you about, yeah, that can easily break them. I know. Why didn't nobody care about me and my kids? I know, because I grew up in an environment where my dad's side and my mom's side, they got along. Like, whenever I would go see my dad, people, they would always ask how my mom's side is doing. And when I go to my mom's side, they would always ask how my dad's side is doing. So, yeah, I'm not used to nobody not asking about me, right? And not worried about me. How your mama and them doing, right? What you need, Louise? You need help with anything?
No, I'm just trying to unpack whatever or get rid of it.
Okay.
Like these, maybe, well, they're all C9.
I'm running my mouth, but I'm moving.
Yeah.
So if you need me, just let me know.
All right.
I'll be wrapping it up in about 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep quiet.
Okay. I'm trying to read.
I did start putting all sunglasses up here, too.
Okay. And it's a big box of sunglasses, too. I'll grab them.
I might have already put them up here. See all those sunglasses? These are sunglasses, too.
Okay.
I can switch that somewhere else whenever.
Okay.
And this one's missing a latch, which is not good.
Okay.
Those straps, yeah, put dress straps. There's 2 dresses that are very expensive, like $1,000 dresses or
Okay.
$900 dresses.
Well,
But
we're
they'll
gonna put
go
this
with
somewhere we can get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it here for right now. We'll get
Okay.
another faster, but it'll go with the sunglasses.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you while you're doing your thing.
Okay.
Oh, here's a Louise stuff. So I'll look at this one too.
So we talked about the psychological damage the other day when I was bringing out possibles of what can happen to my children if this happened. I didn't talk about the girls, but I did talk about the boys and how they could have possibly been affected by a trauma such as this, with a baby being taken out. Because you would think, considering they come so far and they were good young men, that dad would have been in alliance with them. Right? Like they would all be protectors of my daughters, right? Because that's what happens. At least that's what I thought. Why would dad divide and take them away and remove them out of her life to where she has no contact with them, right? Like they should be there for her now, protecting her, right? I don't know what dad was thinking, because he had a plan just like I did. Yep, his plan was just like mine. Now, it wasn't on the same level. Like we both should have been working together to make sure that whatever she needed, she had, right? So the picture that I painted for her and the picture that he painted should look similar. Yep, and she should be able to hang both of them up in her house. She should have a big old house to hang both of those paints, because me and dad should have poured in her so much to where she's on the level of got a big old house, right? Yeah, there's no reason why the picture that I painted for her should be any different or distorted, right? To where it's non-existent. Because I have no contact with her in 6 years. It's non-existent, right? What could I have done that was so bad, right? We're getting there. Yeah, because she leaves me in 2 years from now. So it's 217 now. We're doing good. We're flying high right now. So we're not worried about that right now, right? So yeah, we're taking a little pause because we're going to go over some of the psychological damage that has been caused over the years, right? Because 2025 ain't nothing like 2017. I know. We fell from such a high place because remember, we was going up. We was going up. Yeah, we should have still been up. We should be up higher now in 2025, right? Yeah. So that vision, that picture that I painted for them, us being wealthy, it's not far-fetched. Believe it or not, all of us have the ability to be wealthy. Yeah, all of us of color. We have the ability, even with the hindrances, even with everything that's been put on us, even with them not giving us no type of leeway, there is still places to where we can be just as wealthy. So I don't want you to think that the vision and the picture that I painted for me and my kids was so far-fetched to where when I say we would have been millionaires in 2025, you like, oh, Shakenya, whatever. You from Warren and Connors. Ain't no way y'all would have been rich, but we would have been very wealthy, right, if we would have continued on this plan. And a lot of y'all can be the same way. Only thing that stops y'all is fear. I robbed that of my children. They weren't scared of anything. Yep, their confidence was on the high. They knew their self-worth. All the barriers had been removed. It was nothing stopping us from going wherever we wanted to go. So y'all have barriers in front of y'all. Do you know that if you stop trying to live like the Joneses, that you would be wealthy? Yeah. If you stop trying to live beyond your means, you would be wealthy. Yeah. If you give up that habit, hate to say it, you would be wealthy. If you let that vice go, all that money you spend on that lottery every day. I'm not judging you. And I'm not saying that to talk about you. I'm just pointing out to you that if you did those things and if you were disciplined and with your money management, you would be wealthy too if that's a goal of yours. It was a goal of mine for me and my kids, right? So, yeah, so many dreams deferred. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think I just wanted to talk about a little of the psychological damage before I go any further with the kids. I am about to get back to work. Right. And we'll pick back up tomorrow. We're going to be in 2017 with the girls. Yep, I think that's it. I think I just wanted to touch on the psychological damage. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it had to be hard for him to do that. Pull her away, right? Because when I think about the dynamics of it all, her having a dynamic, not talking to her brother and uncle, even though she was raised with them. When I think about what she sees, right? She see the dad with a good relationship with his sister, right? She see her other friends having relationships with their siblings, right? She saw me have a good relationship with my siblings, right? So where would she get it from? If not taught that this is okay? Who would be encouraging her? I'm even still shook on her not having a relationship with me, because everywhere she looked, dad has a relationship with his mother. her siblings and friends have relationships with their mothers. That's all she sees is positive relationships with their moms. Where would she get it from not to have a relationship with her own, right? I don't know. You think about it and you tell me. We'll be back tomorrow. Because in 2017, we doing good. She love and respect her mother, as she should. So where it went wrong and what changed, we're going to find out as we go along. Because I'm going to stop it once she leave. So right now we're raising our daughters, part 67. I'm out.